Hello. Hi, happy Thursday and welcome. Glad to have you on here with me. Gosh, I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Hopefully you checked out the YouTube channel and some of the new things I shared. Awesome. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Sue. When I look to the side, you guys, sorry, I can see the comments. That's so my comments are kind of to the side. They're not right in front of me here, but so how is everybody? Let me know who's on here and where you're from. If you're a new watcher, I'm glad that you're here. My name is Barb. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan, and tonight we're going to look at the pastels. I haven't really used them on here much. You want to go home? Are you at work? Sue says, I want to go home. Aw, I don't know where you're at, my friend. I hope it's not I know you had transfer in your job or something, so anywhere, something like that. Hopefully I got that right. But anyway, if you're just joining, thanks for joining me. I am going to share some things about fall. You made it, Jan. Great. Oh, you're working out of town. All right. Gotcha. That was to Sue. But we are having some amazing weather here. It's been beautiful the last several days, and you know, the trees are turning and it's time for fall. So I had mentioned at the beginning that hopefully you have checked into my YouTube channel and that you've been able to see some of the 12 weeks of fall. So I have that going on, and those are some things that you won't see here on a Thursday because those are exclusive. So make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you can get the notices when I upload videos. And I have Christmas coming up too, so you'll want to go check that out. Hi, Nancy. So I see some more of you have jumped on here. We are actually going to be playing with the pastels along with just some fall projects because it just feels like fall. And can you believe tomorrow is October 1st? If you're watching this way down the road, today is September 30th, and it is the very last day. I was going to grab my little catalog here. It's the very last day for our celebration. So if you wanted to get something free out of this little catalog here, make sure to put that order in. And if you do $50 order with me, you will also get the October, you'll get the October kit because I've already done September, so you'll get the October kit. You won't know what that is until next Tuesday. My monthly virtual is switching to Tuesday because I'm doing in-person classes starting Monday in October. So anyway, all of that said, just today is the last day you can get anything free here with a $50 or more purchase. $50 and $100 get you items out of here. So anyway, fabulous. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn you guys down and tell you about a product that is going to be amazing, and you will want to consider what I am going to share with you. So hi Pam, hi Taryn. See who else jumped on here. Hi Deborah and Donna. Fabulous. All right, you guys. So okay, before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you see I have a new host code right here. It's a new one. So it started today, and it's going to go through October, I think 20th is what I've noted on the information within the video, the event, I guess is what I want to say. All right, let me turn you down now, okay? All right. So I have a sneak peek. This is a product that's going to be available starting tomorrow, October 1st, for demonstrators. If you would like to get this product, you can get it starting tomorrow also if you join my team. So anybody that signs up to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator starting, tomorrow, you could use this as part of what you get for your kit. And this is called Eden's Garden Bundle. And there's some great sayings and all these dies. There's also designer specialty designer paper, and there's some cotton paper, which is new. These really awesome gems. And then you can actually get the whole collection or the whole suite, $82. You get $125 in product in your stamping kit. So you can get this plus more if you go on and join my team. It's not all that you get. When you join my team, you get all my tutorials for my classes. We have meetings, we have swaps, we have shoebox swaps where we do lots of stamping, and just all kinds of things. As we continue to grow, those things will change a little bit, only to add more. So I just wanted to share that with you. As a customer, you can buy it, but not until November. And if you guys remember back when we had the butterfly, the whole butterfly, I'm going to pop back up here real quick. Remember when we had the butterfly bundle and the paper was so awesome that it worked with the dies? This is similar, okay? This is similar. So it's while supplies last on the designer paper and the specialty paper and the gems, but not the bundle. So, all right, let me turn you back down. We're going to get to the pastels here. Thank you for jumping on, you guys. Hi, Bobby. Oh, if you're talking to me, thank you for your help. You're welcome. Or Lynn, whichever one you're talking to there. Oh, there you go. I see. I gotcha. I just saw that. It popped. What happened is my comments move. You got your package today. Awesome. Good deal. All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and move this out of the way. And hi, Beverly. Okay, here are the pastels. They're called Soft Pastel Assortments. You have several colors in here. Let me see if it tells me the colors on here. It might just tell me in the, no, it tells you. So these colors are Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Gorgeous Grape, they're not in order, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, even though that looks kind of like Pacific Point. It's called Night of Navy. And then the last one is Poppy Parade. And so that's the colors you get in here. And you guys, this is a great value. It's $9. And these are, if you haven't seen them already, they're just a stick of chalk. They are chalk. And this is a great little holder for them. And then this just slides right in here. But I'm going to leave this out because we need to use them. All right. So what I'm going to do, actually, I think I'll move them over here. And so when you use the chalks, you need to have some scrap paper, some different things, something you can wipe your hands because it's chalk, you know, it's kind of powdery. So we're going to use a couple colors, and like I said, we're going to do some fall projects. And one of the things, I don't know if you realize, but the first project, I'm going to go ahead and do this first project. I am going to be using, let me pull these over here. I used our tailor-made tag dies, and I used these two sizes here. And then I also used the Quiet Meadow. I've shared this before, but this has some amazing dies in here. And here are more on the back that I have in behind. And we're going to be using this stamp set. And I have already pre-cut one of the dies, and let me show you which one I've done over here on the side. And I've actually clipped off, I'm only going to use a portion of it, and I have cut this out of our linen paper. If you didn't realize it, there's a specialty section, a specialty paper section, and we have several different awesome papers in there. But I cut this out, and so it's linen paper, so it's kind of like material, but the cool part is it has an adhesive back, so you'll see that in a second. But guess what? We can do pastels on and color this linen paper. So that's what I want to show you. So what am I going to do first? Versamark is the ink pad that you need in order to do the popping pastels, or some of the pastel techniques I'm going to share with you right now. So mine is pretty old. It doesn't have all kinds of, when you get yours, it's nice and pretty and white. Mine is kind of dingy looking. But I have a brand new sponge dauber, and I'm going to take this, and I'm actually going to take it, and I'm going to tap it onto, and I'm using my silicone mat because this is the, your, what do I want to say, your ink is wet, and I'm putting it onto my linen paper. Can you see how that wet got on there? Okay, that's why you need something underneath you, whether it's this. I just wanted to use this. So, all right, so I have my Versamark on there, and a couple things. I'm just going to grab a block, because I know some people, I've seen some people use the pastels different ways. For this one, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take the Gorgeous Grape, and you guys, this is another reason that this is an awesome tool. See, this comes out, you can flip it around, push it in there, turn it, and then there you have a little spatula. I'm going to take some of this grape, and I'm going to scrape it off onto my, see how I'm putting it on the block here? And you don't need a lot, so that's probably plenty. So I'm going to get that one. And then the other color I want to use is the Mossy Meadow. Okay, so I'm just going to scrape some of that off here. Sorry if that's a weird, yucky sound. But yeah, there you go. Now, if you have it on your fingers, wipe it off so you don't get it all over your thing. Thanks for sharing, Bobby and Sue. Everybody, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm just going to put my little tool. We're going to use that again, but I'm going to put that to the side. So now all I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to take my dauber that is the purple, and I'm going to pick up some of this powder, and I'm going to tap it because I don't want it to be super dark, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to tap it right on where I have these little flower areas. Okay, so this is kind of trial and error, seeing what you like, but I'm getting the chalk onto the little dauber, and I'm just kind of smushing it onto the cutout here. That's a little dark, but that's okay. It's actually going to go very well with our designer paper that we're using, that I've done the tags with. Okay, I'm just kind of popping this on here. Now, I will tell you that we discovered that you don't want to use your markers, or not markers, water when you're using, when you're coloring this paper. You don't want to use your water painter in your inks. It kind of disintegrates, which is really bizarre. Hi. Oh, Gail, hi. Thank you for sharing, Margaret. Yes. Hi, Penny. So we are doing the popping pastel technique. Well, actually, we're just using pastels. I'm going to show you different ways you can use that. So I have just used my purple, which is the Gorgeous Grape, and now I'm going to take the green. I'm going to get the green and just get it on my dauber here. And then now I'm just going to put green all over the rest of my kind of stem. And it's kind of a muted color. It looks like I might need some more green here. So if you're just jumping on, what you do is you grab your pastel stick here. They come in a box like that. And we have our little spatula. And I just need to get some more of this green off. And I need to use a little more with the green. So let's do that. And let's grab some more with my sponge dauber and turn this around so I can get some green over here. Now, if you have a little brush that's not wet, that's another thing that you could use to do some color. Okay, so this is meant, I don't want this real defined. Okay, I'm going to bring this up here and see how it's just kind of you can tell that there's green and then there's the purple, and that's what I wanted. This technique doesn't give you like super defined on this linen paper. All right, so instead of us stamping, this is what we're doing. This is my focal design. All right, now how do you clean this off? You can get a sponge baby wipe and wipe it off. You can take it and blow it off because it's just powder. So I'm going to take my paper towel and just wipe that off for a second and move that over here out of the way. Get these sponge daubers out. And let's put our card together. But that's one way you can use your pastels. See if I can bring it up here closer. See how it's just kind of, wait till we put it all together. It's going to look fabulous. So what do I have? I'm going to move this out of the way. And so I have some vanilla. Let me share what, so basically you just need your scrap. Now this is the beautiful paper that is in the Blackberry Beauty suite. This is a specialty paper. See how it's got the gold in there, but it's cinnamon cider and blackberry bliss are the colors. And so I have used the other side for this piece. It looks kind of fallish and reminded me similar of, you know, the dies that are in the Quiet Meadow set. And then, so what do we got here? We have a piece, and of course, this is a little bit bigger because I did the die, but if you want to recreate this, so you would get by with a piece of 4 by 2 inches to cut this tag. And then this one, maybe you probably need 1.5 will work by 3.5. And then I have some vanilla, which is 3 3/4 by 5. And then I have, this piece, I think I didn't cut this piece off. So we'll cut that after see, it's too big. And it's even too big there. So we'll just cut it off after I put it down. It'll be fine. But basically it is 1.5 by 4 1/4 is what it's going to end up to be. All right. Now, before I put this down, I'm going to kind of move this to the side because I want to guesstimate. Let me move this so you can see better. I'm going to kind of put this down and design it because I got some stamping I want to do. I want this to go right up here, and I want some stamping. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? I want my stamping to kind of go right over in here. So what are we going to do? I have some markers here we're going to use it, but I'm going to use the Blackberry Bliss. And I have the saying that says, heartfelt love and caring thoughts are with you. I'm just going to do caring thoughts are with you because when you use a marker, you can do that. You don't have to do the whole thing. Gail, I'm glad you like it. That's cool. All right. She says, so cool. So you take your brush tip end, and I'm going to come right up here, and I want to do caring thoughts are with you. And see, I'm only coloring in the portion that I want, the words that I want. Okay? So that's what I have there. I'm going to just give this a huff, which means just warm air on here, so it kind of it just kind of brings the ink back to life, I guess. And then I'm going to stamp this kind of right there. I hope it's straight. Yay! It is. Fabulous. All right, so that's what I want because this, actually I want this to come down a little bit and see what I'm doing? See how that's going to come right down there? All right. Well, this is going to have to go in behind here first. So let me see. Just like that. This is going to come right here. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. So let me pull up my sleeves. I'm getting a little warm here. Getting excited, so I'm getting warm. Okay, let's do this first. Put this down and grab my adhesive, and gosh, I hate to put adhesive on this beautiful paper, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's do this first because I want to make sure I have enough. Put this here. And let me see. See, let's do this in the right order here. Okay, so let's put this down. So, and you know, one of the things I think I always should remind you guys is when you're using the Stamp and Seal, you just take a light touch with it. You don't push super hard because that's when it starts messing up on you. And that's what I found, to be honest. I've got the knack of it to where I don't have to worry. It works well for me every time. Okay, so there's that layer after this has been stamped and with using the marker to omit some of the words. All right, so now let's go ahead, and I think I need a little more on this edge. I'm going to cut some of that off, but okay, so now this is going to come up here, and that's going to go from side to side, just like that. Okay, and remember I said this was a little bit long, so I'm just going to turn it over and clip that little piece off there. All right, there we go. And next, let's go ahead and put these pieces down. I think I'm going to pop them up. So what I want to do is put them together the way I want them to go down here. So I got to come over a little bit like that. And see how I've just turned this over? I'm going to lift this up, and that tells me that my adhesive just goes right here. That way I know where my adhesive goes. And then I just messed it up and got it out of the way I wanted it to be, but that's okay. We can figure it out. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, now this is all going to get popped up with dimensionals, and here we are. Let's go ahead and put some of those down. We're almost done with this beautiful card. I think that's all I need. And then our feature piece we did with the pastels. Oh, yeah, we can still get to it. All right, so that is going to come right in my little words there, just like that. And then I have some of our gold, we have gold and silver metallic twine, and so I'm going to use some of that. And I think I'm going to, let me get a piece here, because I think I want to double it and make a bow. There are holes in these tags, well, and so I'm going to pop it through there, even though I've already put it down. It should be pretty easy. And I've just doubled this twine, and let's go through this hole right here. See there? I did it. Who else has jumped on here? I see so many of you. Thank you for being here with me. If you're new to watching, my name is Barb, and I have been doing this for about 20 years. Not Facebook Lives, only doing the lives since the last April, I think I started, when I couldn't have in-person classes, because that was what I was mainly doing. So once I finally got the idea of how to do this online, I am here every week, 7 o'clock, so make sure to join me. Okay, there you go, guys. And then the last thing that we have to do is, remember I said this has adhesive on the back, so you just have to get it started and basically find a tip that you can grab a hold of. There we go. And pull this off. See that? And because it's linen thread, you know, it is going to be fine. So it is a little bit fussy. There we are. But it's sticky, which is awesome. All right. I don't want to rip it. So what am I doing? I am coming right up here to the top. Oh, sticky fingers. All right, let's do this. I am going to come right to the bottom. Oh, see, that piece was barely hanging on there because it's, like I said, just a nice little linen piece. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? You guys, you can't really tell in here, but the colors, they match really, really nice. When I look at the picture on the screen that I can see, gosh, it just doesn't even give you what I see here. Let me bring that up closer. Anyway, it's very soft and striking at the same time. So, all right, what else can we do? We're going to add some gold gems, and let me find them in here in my mess of, well, not really mess, but look at all these embellishments. That's what I'm saying. Let's see, should we use the gold, those little gold guys? I think I want the regular gold, those gilded gold. That's what I want right there. Okay. You guys, this paper actually, if you today you can't go on and order this paper, the Blackberry Beauty paper, because it's on back order, but it's supposed to be here October 4th, which is just next week. So I don't like to come to you and share things that you cannot buy, but it's on back order, so you can still order it, and when it comes in next week, it's going to ship to you either with your order, or, you know, they'll send it to you separately. So I just want to make you aware of that. Now, the other end of this awesome tool, you have little sticky, and so I'm going to go ahead and use a large, grab off one of my large gold gems here, and I think we'll come right there. Then I'm going to get a medium one here, and let's come right up here, and then one of the tiny ones right next to it, right there. And there, we've got a little extra gold happening. So very, very pretty, you guys. So that's project number 1. So you can use your pastels on the linen paper. That's the technique I wanted you to see there. Okay, what can we do next? Now this is the next one is really fun because it is one of the fall projects. And we're going to need this again. Right, and so I'm going to show you what we're going to use. We're going to use this pretty sparkly paper, matte decorative dots, love of leaves. I use the Tasteful Textile embossing folder, and I'll show you that in a second, but I wanted to share with you what I actually used. And then, of course, we are going to use our pastels. So this set is in the annual catalog, and there is a pretty the gorgeous leaves that is in the mini catalog that's going on right now. That one has dies and everything, but this one does too. And you won't want to miss my 12 weeks of fall using this stamp set. So make sure that you're subscribed on my YouTube channel. But here are some of the dies, and see how this has an outline and then an inside piece. I'm going to show you what it does. It's amazing. And then this piece right here, that just gives you lots of texture. It doesn't cut your paper, it just gives you texture in your paper. Same thing with the insides of these, gives you the texture, and then this is what cuts it out, the outline one. Okay? And look at these sayings. There's some great sayings in here. Hope changes everything. I thought of you today. Thank you. Hello. So glad you're in my life. And then here you go. Your friendship is something I know I can count on. I have so many of you that is for you. That is for you, my friends. I appreciate every one of you so much. All right. So this is Calypso Coral. And here is my piece that I have went through the embossing folder. You can see the texture there. This is a scrap we're going to use, and then look at these leaves. So can you see I'm trying to see if you can see the detail here. It's not coming in right away. It's not showing. There you go. So see the detail in the leaves? That's what that inside piece does as it cuts out the leaf. All right. So 2 things. Did you know that you could use your pastels on textured cardstock? So I'm going to Let's see, what color do I want to do? I'm going to wait. I don't know what color I want to do there yet. So we're going to put that aside. We're going to work on these guys. Okay? Now, let me see. I think I'm going to pull this back in. It's easier to see when I have my silicone mat out here. Okay? Now again, we need to have the ink on these pieces. So I have my stamps right here, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp right on top of here. So I'm going to take my ink, my Versamark, and put this on the stamp. And the reason I want to stamp on here and have the, what I want to say, the cut pieces, is because this is variegated, and I don't know how well you can see it, but it has different etchings so that it's going to give you more of a distinctive kind of look. So I need to bring this up closer so I can get here and stamp this on. Make sure it stamps right on here so I can get color on the die. There we go. So that's just putting the Versamark ink on my die here. Come off. Very sticky. Versamark ink is sticky. Okay. So I'm just going to do that one for now. We're going to come back and do the others, but I want to show you what we're going to do. Again, let's see, I have two silicone mats here, and I thought I grabbed both because, darn, okay, I guess not. So guess what? We're just going to use this big one because I got a couple colors to use, and it's going to be easier for me to do that. So I'm going to put that there. And let's go back. We're going to use Poppy Parade. So let me get my spatula part out here. And what I did earlier is I'm just scrape this off so that I have powder on that I can pick up. And honestly, there's kind of this coating on here, so you do want to scrape off color. Now I'm looking at my screen. I don't know if this looks orange to you guys, but it does to me on the screen, but in person it really looks like the regular Poppy Parade. Yes, Linda, the die that I just showed you, it is in the annual catalog, and it is called, let me move this because I got my dies in here. It's called Stitched Leaves Dies, and it goes with Love of Leaves. That's the name of the die. Okay, all right, so, and the other color I want this mango. I want some mango here, because we are making some fall leaves, you guys, and so yeah, aren't these the right colors for the fall leaves? So, got to get enough in here because we got a lot to do. Okay, and then I am going to need some green. So we're going to grab up some green here. Scrape that off over here on the side. I feel like I'm cooking something. Shaving some cheese or something, you know? Okay, there we go. Got it. All right, so next. You can't hear me for some reason? Yeah, it has to be I think something on your end there, Linda. Can you use any type of chalk with the Versamark? Diana says. I don't know. I will be honest with you. I would think so because it's a type of ink that is, it's sticky, porous ink, and I would imagine so, but I've never used anything but Stampin' Up! Pastels, and so whether they were the really old ones or these new ones. So yeah, I don't know if you could use any other things, so sorry about that. Okay, so I need, so this is going to be this is my pumpkin pie is what I put on here, but we're going to use it in the, pick up some of this, the Poppy Parade, and this is the one that I stamped on. And so I'm just going to kind of dab this color in here, all around where I have my, Versamark, can't think. Okay, can you see the color in there? I'm looking at my thing and it looks too bright that I can't see. let me see here. I don't know, there you can see the color now. Okay, so I know how I have to turn this. Okay. All right, so yeah, it's not super dark. And look, there's powder here too, so I'm gonna just take this and grab this. I want some more color in here. I want this to get a little bit darker with the color. Okay. All right, and now I'm gonna go ahead with the yellow and just pick up some of that yellow and then mix that in here too. Okay. And that's gonna give us some fall color. Okay, I don't know how well you can see that. It's not super dark, but I don't want it super dark, and it's hard, I think it's hard to see. Let me see if I change my light. You can see it better. It's dark, I don't know that you can see it any better. Anyway, there's plenty of color when you see it in person. When you see it in person, there's lots of color here, okay? All right, so there's my first one. That looks pretty darn good. Maybe I'll go ahead and give it some more. Well, we're gonna do some other things here. So there's one. Okay, let's set that aside. Let's go ahead with the other ones. And this one is a larger. So let's get this inked up. And then I've got the other small one. So I'm gonna just do both of those right here while I'm here. Put the ink on here, and we'll stamp those down. Here's my small piece. I would, I definitely will tell you, you need something underneath you when you are using the pastels, because they do get onto your surface. Okay, got that one stamped. And then let's go ahead with this larger one here and get that lined up. Sorry you're having to see the top of my head here, but trying to make sure I get on this paper. There we go. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing. Just going to grab this. I'm actually going to do a little bit of green on this small one. Take some yellow, come up in here. Mostly yellow on that, and then let's grab this and then get some of that poppy parade in here. Oh, this looks so pretty. This one even looks better than the other one that I did. I don't know if I waited too long, if the ink dried too much, because this was wetter, more wet. I don't know what the proper saying is there. Okay, so I want to bring some green in here. Whoops. Popped my yellow on there. Let's get that green, and I'm going to bring that green on this one to give us a little bit different, because gosh, that is what fall, it's got the mixture of colors, right? There we go. Awesome. Okay, look at this one. Look at that one, you guys. That one it looks so nice. See that? So there you go. Let's see what I wanted to share with you. I'm going to go on the back side of here, but if you I'm going to take this messy. See, it's really messy, so you will want to make sure that you have something under you when you are using the pastels. Okay. We're not done yet. I want to show you something else, but the next thing I want to show you on how you can use these is really the same way. You can take that green and look, you can put it on your texture paper, and it's going to pick it up because it's textured. Can you see how that is? But the texture will pick right up. Pick that powder up and keep it on there. All right, so there's that. Okay, now the next thing I want to do before we put this all together, okay, we are going to do one other little thing, and I think I'll do it on this one to make it a little bit darker. We're going to take the Wink of Stella. Where's my Wink of Stella? Did I lay it in here? I know I put it here. I had it right in my hands earlier. I think I stuck it in my basket. Oh, here it is for my next one because I need it for that too. Anyway, Wink of Stella. And we are going to take that. Oh, that piece came. There we go. This just goes inside there. And then I'm going to see how I've got some orange and the yellow left. I'm going to take my Wink of Stella and I'm going to squeeze some out here. And I think I picked up the emptier one. I've got a couple of them here on my little, let me see. Oh, don't you love when that stuff happens? I had two of them right here. Oh. All right. Well, I don't know if I can get any. Basically, you're going to squeeze some out into your pastels. Oh, this one's empty. All right, girls, hang on. I have one right over here, okay? So just 1 second. All right. It's a brand new one. This is a good, actually, this might be something helpful for you. If you have a Wink of Stella and you don't know how to use it, you're going to get it, and it has this black ring in the middle, and you're going to need to take that off in order to use it properly. But can you hear how there's like a little shaker thing in there? I think that's it. Well, that's one thing that will help you to, what do I want to say? This is what you do. You just take this black thing off, screw this back on, and I think, yeah, inside here you got something to shake your glitter in a tube is what it basically is. So it's brush on glitter. All right, now you got to, there's a word that says push. You push in those areas. So I'm going to come back to here. And we're going to squeeze some of it there. Can you see how it came out? Well, we're going to take that Wink of Stella and we're going to mix in, and we're going to make a beautiful fall pasty glitter. You guys following what I'm putting down here? Look at that. Now, I might want to add some little more orange to it. I don't know. But basically, I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to pounce this on to add, well, maybe I'll just color it all in. Oh my gosh, is that gorgeous. I decided this one's going to be different. You know, you can always change your mind, right? It's a girl's prerogative. But wait till you see the glitter on this, and you can paint. So basically, you can paint with your pastels. Okay? Maybe I'll pick up some of this green and add some of that in here. Oh my goodness. This is fun. I had no idea. Just to give it a little bit different color there. Okay. Now, you can take that Stella and you can wipe it off until it's clear, and then you won't have any of those colors when you use the Wink of Stella on something else. Okay. But, I don't know if you can see the shimmer on there, but it's there. All right. So look at the 3 leaves. Aren't they gorgeous? Okay, let's put our thing together here. Okay, we're basically done with that. So yeah, baby wipes might be something good to have that would work well. But I'm going to put it over here out of the way. Put the good Wink of Stella where it should be, so I know I've got a good one, right? And put these pastels out of the way. And let's get our card put together. So I'm going to go back to, let's see here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I'm going to use the Versamark, and we are going to use, we're going to do our saying. We're going to do the saying with the pastels. Now, here's another tip I want to tell you guys. I did not bring my hairspray down here, but if you want to use something to, like, if you're going to do this technique, what I'm going to show you right now. So this one says, I thought of you today. We're going to stamp that down here. Now, your Versamark ink pad, you can also use that for heat embossing. All right, so I'm going to grab up, let's see, I got to open this back up. We're going to grab some of this red, because that's the color I want, more of the orange. and I'm putting that, I'm just tapping that right on top of my saying. Okay, so what it does is it gives you this pretty hue around it. Now you don't want to like smear it too much, because by doing, if you do that, it's going to smear your words so that you can't see, you can't read them as well. But there you are. And again, I will tell you that I think that it's hard to tell in the on video, but this is crystal clear that you can read this when I put this on here. And I'm hoping that when I put the load the pictures, you're going to be able to see that, and you're going to be able to see it just fine. All right. Next, we have the double oval punch. And I'm going to come in here and use the small one, the double oval. I'm going to use that one and pop that out. And then put our card together. Now, the other thing is, you know what I'm going to do? Oh my goodness. I'm going to get my Wink of Stella here. And you know that's the stuff I have left over. I'm going to bring that back in here. And you know how I love to go around the outsides with ink, just to make this stand out. But look, you can do this, and it's going to dry pretty fast. I'm just taking the same color, coming around the outside edges to make it look like I have a matted color around the outside. Look at that. Fabulous. Okay, let's put the card together. Let me grab these things here and here and put that over here. All right, so this piece, I am going to keep that green on there, I think, just as a kind of a background. And let's take our adhesive and just a spot on each side. Hopefully everybody's sticking with me. North Carolina, hi Elaine, I miss seeing you pop on there. Okay. Now hopefully you guys all know that you can go back and watch these videos. If you go to the main page, Stamp with Barb, you can click videos and you'll see that it's there. You can call it up and you can watch it anytime. Okay, so what did I do? I missed putting this on here. All right, so let's see if I can pull this up a little bit. Yeah. All right, this is actually Flirty Flamingo, but boy, does it match this super nicely. So, and it's the, what's it called? Metallic Ribbon Flirty Flamingo. That's it. All right, so I'm going to bring this around, and it's really nice and soft, so it works really well in moving around and tying your bows and all that fun stuff. I'm just going to do a knot on this one. Okay, I need to cut this tip because it's kind of funky. I actually might have to cut a little more off, I don't know. Let's do this. This is going to come over here. Tie this in a little knot. And it's just going to give it that little bit of sparkle that we need, right? Girls always need sparkle, don't we? Okay. There we go. And grab my scissors again, because that is a little bit big. Cut that at an angle. And just like that. Now let's go ahead and see if, I'm going to have to pop this back up, girls, because I wanted it more on the side. There we are. Okay. Now let's come back in here and give it some more adhesive since I pulled it up. There we go. That's what I want. And so now we are going to go ahead and we're going to put our cards. Now look how that's coming together. We're going to put our leaves kind of like this. This one will go here. And then our saying is going to get popped up right there. So I'm going to grab some mini dimensionals for this because I want it on the outsides of the oval so it doesn't hit my ribbon, if that makes sense, because it will just hold better. It will just stand up better. The ribbons don't really care for the dimensionals. I don't know if you've ever realized that, but in your crafting. But yeah, so I got the mini dimensionals kind of on the outside here. So that's going to go right there. I thought of you today. And so let's pop this one up. And I'm just going to go ahead and put these minis here. These minis are just cute. That's all I can say. They serve a great purpose, but they're darn cute. Okay, and then I want this one to kind of go right here, just like that. And then let's go ahead with our adhesive and put this one down flat. And I've just got that on all the sides. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so shimmery, you can't even imagine. This should go like that. And this little guy is going to go flat right here. And there is your card. Look at that. It's so hard to see. You can't even imagine how beautiful this is in person. But this one has lots of the glitter on it. And I think I'm going to, and then you've got sparkle down here to kind of bring the sparkle together. And then you can take your Wink of Stella. I'm going to grab my paper here. And if you take your Wink of Stella, you can actually splat Stella all over. Let me grab my bone folder. Just make sure your other stuff is out of the way. But basically, you just take this and you take your Stella, and you make sure that you have some that's, you know, down in there that's not going to drip all over everything. But yeah, you just do this, and it's hard to tell, but there is sparkle all over this card now. All right, fabulous. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to bring it up here and see if we can get any sparkle happening. But see that? See those colors? You can see them much better. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Of course, you can use your own other inks, but I wanted to share how you can do stuff with the pastels, you guys. So this is beautiful. The last thing, very last thing I'm going to do, and I have one more card, but I saved I saved it till the end. This is a special fold, and I know you guys love special folds, so you want to hang tight. All right, see, I brought the green in here. We're going to use the matte decorative dots, and we are going to put, we're going to bring some of that green into all this orange, okay? Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like it. I hope that you guys try it. I hope that you order the pastels and they work for you. Now here's the fun part. You guys see these? They're ombre. So you have really dark to light on all of these 4 colors. So really cool. These are in the fall, mini holiday catalog. Not holiday. That's what it's called forever. It is the July to December catalog. Okay, so let's grab up, what do I want to do? Let's kind of go with the lighter green. I'm just going to come up there, and then let's get one of these. Maybe, let's just do one right there. And there's real tiny ones here, so I'm going to get a little bit darker tiny one. And maybe we should bring that one over here, kind of bring those around. All right, card number 2 is done. So I hope that as I'm sharing these, that you guys will try the pastels. They're only a $9 product, and you need a Versamark ink pad. So if you have done any heat embossing, you have to have a Versamark pad, right? So yeah, give it a try. All right, card number 2. We are done with the pastels. The next card is not with the pastels. So I'm going to take those and move them out of the way. And along with that beautiful stamp set, we're going to use this one, The Beauty of Tomorrow. Now this one is in the suite with the paper, and this let's see, this is available. It's the ephemera packet that comes in the suite along with the paper that are back ordered. But the bundle is available. Okay, so this one has lots of dies, lots of pretty leaf dies. Okay, this one has the little flower die, the bird, this is a die. And then look at this beautiful one. This is all leaves. Now I don't have any samples to show you with all of these because I haven't done a whole lot with it. But I have a beautiful class that I have put together that I can show you pretty quickly, pretty soon. Not right this minute, but pretty soon. These are called beautiful leaf dies. And then the one saying that's really pretty in here, I shared it on my page and if you're in my In Color Club, you have the card that I showed on the page. The changing of leaves reminds us that new wonders are just around the corner. This is really cool. So let's take this card. And this one, like I said, this is a fun fold. And what do you need for this one? You need, looking for my ruler. Here it is. You need a piece of vanilla or white, whichever. This is vanilla. I have it. It is the 3 inches by 4.5. This beautiful designer paper we already used, but it's just amazing for fall. So that's why I'm using it twice, because I love it, love it. 4 inches by 4.5. You have cinnamon cider, 4 inches by 5.25. Then you have 5.5 by 4.25. Is this 4.25? Because I need it to be 4. No, it's right, 4. 4 by 5.25. Okay, I think I said it wrong. Okay, so let me share what we're going to do. This is just going to get mounted right onto my Blackberry Bliss, like this. Okay, that goes there. Now, what I'm going to do is grab the Simply Scored. I'm going to use this, and this piece right here, you need to, the 4.5 needs to be the long side, and the shorter side needs to be the top and the bottom. Does that make sense? So 4.5 this way and 4 this way. I'm going to score it on 3 sides at 1/2 inch. So this is 4 inches, so I'm going to score it at 3.5. Going to turn it, and you can just do anywhere that you see 1/2 inch. It's easier to do it out here and then way over here at the 1/2 inch. This is 4.5, so I'm going to score this at 4. Like, I'm only doing 1/2 inch on all 3 sides. So now this side's the 4-inch side, so I need to go to 3.5. And you don't score the top, okay? So that's what I'm doing with the scoring. So whether you use your Simply Scored, your tool like this, which is amazing, or you use your cutter, you can do either way. Now you're going to need some scissors, because the next step is, I'll find my scissors. We're going to make a couple little cuts, because this is actually going to make a pouch, or a slide in. And on the sides where I've got the scoring, okay, the cross scoring, it's probably easier. See how it crosses there? I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to cut at an angle and cut that just like that. It's just going to be easier to fold on the inside when we fold it. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to go right at the point and cut that just like that. And then up here at the top, it's easier if you take this and you just cut up to the score. And then this way I'm just going to come down from the score because it's on that side, okay? So that's what it looks like after you just cut the tips that you need to help it fold better. All right, so let's do this. Grab my bone folder and make sure that that is folded really well. Fun folds are your favorite, Sue? Awesome. Yeah, I love fun folds too. It always gives it a nice little, oh, what do I want to say? Just something different, you know? All right, so here's what you got, okay? You can use tear tape, and I think I'm going to. If you haven't used this, this is basically an easy tape that holds things down, and that is just a great tape. And here's what I'm going to do. This fold right here, this fold and this fold, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to bring my tear tape and then put it right on top of that so that it is on top of the piece, what do I want to say? See how it's holding it together there? That's what I'm getting at. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Fold this on top of here, lay that down, put that here. So those that didn't stick with me here, they missed the funnest one, right? Okay, hopefully they'll come back. Hopefully they'll come back and watch the replay. All right, so there's that. We do need a strip down here at the bottom though. So again, and you can use your scissors, or it's so nice because it just tears right off, you guys. See that? Okay, tear tape. Super sticky stuff. I don't use the Seal Plus, but Seal Plus would probably work with this too. The trick to the tape though is you need to make sure this is burnished, pushed down really well into your card or paper, whatever it is you put it on, okay? Because that's how it comes off of here easily. So just, and of course I've got some nails, but if you don't have nails, the pick tool works fabulous to grab this, but I just didn't grab it. I'm going to use my nails, good old nails. Okay, so what I've got is a pocket. Okay, see that? This is going to get glued onto the front here, just like this, down towards the bottom a little bit and in the center, just like that. Okay, and then this piece is going to be, oh, what did I do? Okay, we're going to, oh, poo-poo. I think I was supposed to score it at 1/4 of an inch, you guys. Okay, well, we're just going to cut this so that it fits. So, okay, what is this size now? That is 3 inches. So this can't be, this must be smaller than 3 inches. I need to grab my cutter. Here. So, let's cut our paper down so that it's going to fit. I'm going to come just a sliver under. Yeah, that's, see there? See how much I cut off? That's why it won't fit. Just like that. So let's see. Pull this up some. Well, okay. We're going to just take a little more off. I think we're going to go 2 3/4 so that I know that will fit right inside there. There we go. Ta-da! That's what you want. It needs to go in there, but it is the right length because the seam is going to go right here. Oh, golly. Okay. There you go. It's always something fun when you come and watch Barb stamp, isn't it, guys? It's always a fun time. All right, so let's go ahead and stamp on here. Oh, I'm missing my other piece. I had another piece here. Here it is. Okay, I have pre-die cut this piece right here, and I want to show you that it comes in the Christmas season dies, this one right here. And you guys, it's not just about the pine cones and stuff. Look at these great dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, and look at this one, 5, this really big one. Plus you have all these other ones that will go with the stamp sets. So this is a great die set. If you don't want the pine cones, the die set is still pretty amazing. So, it's Christmas season, and the name of the dies are seasonal label dies. All right, so that's where I got this. So what are we doing? We are going to be stamping this beauty. And remember, I had the markers out here earlier. We're going to be using Cinnamon Cider and Blackberry Bliss. And let me grab the other stamps we need. We need these two stamps here. And of course, you could use your ink pad if you wanted to. Yep, there's usually not something we can't fix. You are right, Sue. But this one says, some people are just likable. Let's make sure that it's, since I cut it down, I think it's not going to work. So, guess what, you guys? We're gonna do something different. We've got to. Says, oh, I'm here for you. Let's just use that one instead, because that's what's going to fit, not this big one. All right. But I will show you my sample so you can see how that one turned out. But for now, yeah, we're going to use I'm Here For You. And then you're one of those people. That one doesn't match. So we're just going to do that right up here at the top. And so yeah, I think you're supposed to score it at 1/4 of an inch, you guys. When I show you my sample, that's what it is. Don't score it a 1/2 inch, score it at 1/4. So this one's just going to go right up here, and we'll just put that right in the middle. I'm going to go right up here so I can see I'm here for you, just like that, with your marker. It's going to work perfect. And then let's go ahead and do our little image here. The flowers pieces are going to be the blackberry, and again, just take your marker and you just use the brush tip side, and you're just going to put that on all the little pieces that you want that color. Now I'm going to take the cinnamon cider and do the rest of it. These are like the leaves and the stems. Now if you're using light colors, make sure that you use your light colors first when you're doing this marker technique, and then use the dark. Okay, so I've got the ink on there. I'm going to huff that, and then I'm going to stamp right onto this pretty little die. See that? It's gorgeous. And we're going to use that wink of Stella again, because we want that little sparkle to kind of go with all of our gold. Now when you use the Stella on these darker colors, it actually pulls the color, and it actually kind of colors it in a little bit. It looks so great. I'll bring it up close. Then I'm going to just dab onto my blackberry, and what it does is it just gives a little hue color around, but this makes it all nice and sparkly. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up. I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but it's there. I don't know if we can get it to shimmer or not, but there we are. So there's that. And then next, there's still ink on here. I didn't clean it yet, so I'm going to take and huff on that, and I'm going to stamp it on the inside. Okay, we're going to stamp it like that. And look, I have an image. You can see it there. See that? See if I can get any more. One more there. Oh, it did it. Look at that. See there? You can see it this way. The light's pretty bright the other way. But there you go. Okay? Hey, this one turned out all right. It's going to be okay. All right, next, we are ready to use some amazing gold shimmer ribbon. This is beautiful ribbon, you guys, and it goes so well with this, this suite. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, we're done with this piece. That actually will go right inside here. And if you have some, something that you could tack on a gift card, this would be a beautiful gift card holder for Christmas time or birthday or thinking of you or sympathy, anything, just depending on your occasion, I guess. You know I love this technique where you make a Z on the back here. So let's go ahead, and that's what I'm going to do with this ribbon. And so I'm going to just come over on one side and pop off the edge here. Okay, and come around and loop it under. So I have a little loop going on. Then come back over here with a loop, and then I'm going to make a bigger loop over here. There we go. I like the loops. And then come around here and do this one, and then make it like a Z. It really is what you've done. You just kind of made it like a Z. Let's cut this piece here, and then let's grab some dimensionals. And we're almost done. Thanks for hanging with me, you guys. A little bit longer than 8, but I think that they're worth it. You get to learn some new techniques with the Poppin' Pastels, right? And Stella pastels, and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, this is just going to go right here. Oh, that's so pretty. The last thing we're going to do is I need my genial gems, not genial gems, Wonder Gems, the red and the gold clear sparkle, because that little bit of gold that's in here looks amazing with this paper. Can you see this one has like a little bit of gold shimmer in there? There you go. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Wait till you see this other sample that has the right saying on it. This isn't the saying I wanted. You can still use the spatula end to grab your little guys, but make sure you get the sticky with it. I'm going to put one of these here, and oh my gosh, this is so pretty right here, right there, and then one more right down here. So gorgeous. All right, let's move these out of the way so you can really see what this looks like. So there's the one I did. I'm going to bring it up close in just a second, but let me show you this one. This is the one that I had done earlier, and it's the right measurements on the side, you guys. You do a 1/4 inch score instead of a half. This is a 1/2 inch score. This is the 1/4 inch score. See there, you get more paper on your front. And the 3 inch actually works, but there you go. It's supposed to be this. It's supposed to be, some people are just likable. You are one of those people, and then you've got your stamping on the inside, just like that. Isn't that pretty? These colors are so gorgeous when this is the one we created just now. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me pull in all of the pieces here and that we did, and hopefully you learned something new. That's my goal every time that we get together. I tell you that. I just appreciate you taking some time with me. And look at those cards. Oh, they're so fabulous. Let me see if I turn this down. Let me see if I turn the light down a little bit. You can see the colors a little better. There you go. Anyway, that's what we have. So I am going to go ahead and come back up here to the top. And remember, you will use the host code right here. There you go. If you're going to order with me, and you will get your free card kit, which is 4 cards, color tutorial. If you spend $50, you get a free embellishment with that. But I'm going to be sharing those on Tuesday, next Tuesday. So I'm going to be online live Tuesday and Thursday next week. So make sure you come back. And if there's any questions I can answer for you, if you have any samples that you did, I would love to see them. You know, share them on the page and let me know. So, all right, you guys, have a fabulous night, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday. Bye-bye.